David, the only way they could get me away from you is by getting to stand next to this fine gentleman here who is part of Hell's Kitchen. It is in town. Alicia Keys created this masterpiece. She wrote the music for it. And you get to play the father of Allie, who is the
star.
The lead, the star. But you're also a star, don't get me wrong.
Well, you know, there are multiple stars in the universe. So
That's very true. Welcome back to Cleveland.
Thank you. I'm glad to be back.
You've been through a few times.
I've been through it a few times. Like, Cleveland is almost like a second home at this point.
We love that.
Yeah. So always a good time. And what a beautiful time to be here, right as the temperature's starting to change. The last time we were here, it was like the dead of winter.
Oh, good.
The ice
I'm
storm
glad
that
you
came
can enjoy
through.
it a little
So
bit more
like,
now.
Yeah. So this is the perfect time to be here. The leaves are falling and turning, so it's great.
Well, we're excited to have you here. It
Thank
debuts tonight.
Yes.
And you're kicking off the whole tour here in Cleveland.
Thank y'all, first of all, for having us.
It's a thrill for us.
So to kick off this amazing first national tour here in Cleveland is super exciting. You all always are so, hospitable and treating us well.
Oh.
And this time is no exception. So thank you all for having us.
Our audience just love. I mean, the people of Cleveland love musical theater. They love to see these shows, and this show will be no exception. I mean, when you talk about if you love Alicia Keys and you grew up on her music,
which we all did.
Yeah, right. This show is for you for that reason alone, but there's so many reasons to enjoy this show.
Yes.
Can you give us a little bit of the background about it?
Yes, listen, this, first of all, the incredible, like we said, Miss Alicia Keys, who crafted this story. This story has been over 13 years in the making. So a lot of times when you see shows and you come to see the amazing spectacle, you don't realize how long of a process it takes to get to this point. So to even be here now, knowing that history is like incredible. The main thing that we want to just always let the people know about the show is you're gonna dance, you're gonna cry, you're gonna have a good time, but most importantly, you're going to see and witness community, the power of community. And you and I both know in the times that we live in now, that is so important. Taking care of each other, reaching out to our neighbors, our family and friends for that community. And you're going to see that all to the soundtrack of the most amazing music of all time. But
you'll be singing the whole time.
Not only that, we have reimagined the hits, all the hits. So, we know the Alicia Keys catalog, but when you hear these songs, you're gonna be like, wait, I've never heard it. I've never heard it this way before. So that's the beauty of this song. We love seeing the expressions and the reactions of the people who like hear the melody, but we flip it on them. We got to keep it interesting.
I love it. And there's some songs that she wrote specifically for the musical too. So there'll be some new ones that you haven't heard yet.
Yes, and they're on the cast album, which is out now. So you can get that as well.
Jump on that cast album. What I love about you is that you getting into this whole world even was a manifestation.
It was a manifestation.
Back in the day.
Yes, it was. And I was so honored to be asked to be on this tour because the first big show I saw was Hamilton. And I saw the national tour because I couldn't afford to go to New York and, all of that. So it was watching that tour, watching that show that really opened my eyes to let me know what was possible for me. And I said, I'm going to be in that show. I'm going to be in that show one day. And literally 2 months later, I was cast in the second national tour of Hamilton, which brought me here to Cleveland several times. So this is our way of paying it forward and taking a show like this around the country to let other people know what's possible for them. So we're going to be helping manifest some new Broadway stars as we do this tour. So I'm excited about that.
I know you are. It's going to be amazing. And you know what you mentioned, that whole sense of community. That's how I view Alicia Keys. She is someone who speaks as an individual, is so confident in who she is, but always does it in a way that is so welcoming to her. She still finds a way to bring the community together, even by being an individual.
Yes.
And I feel like that's exactly what, and we're seeing it through the eyes of a 17-year-old girl, this show.
Yes. And which is so, I love that you mentioned that. I remember there were times when we were first setting the show, and anytime you set a show, it's energy, it's frantic, everybody's trying to figure things out, and she would come into the rehearsal space, hey guys, it's gonna be fine.
So cool.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be, and that would make us kind of like, okay, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fine, and it was, and it is. So we just love that energy that she's always put forth in her music, her philanthropy efforts as well. And now we wrapped it up in this beautiful musical that we can't wait to start tonight and for you guys. So
I can't wait to see it. I'll be seeing it next week, but it starts tonight through November 1st. Get those tickets now if you are a lover of Alicia, if you are a lover of just, again, a show that brings you all the emotions and you just want to see some talented folks take the stage, this is the one to see. It's Hell's Kitchen. It's here in town. Thank you so much for being with me. It was so nice to meet you. Keep up the amazing work.
I will. Appreciate it.
Incredible.